Hi Leo, welcome to your May 2021 Tarot Scope. Welcome back to Saturn Secrets. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. If you're interested in the All Signs horoscope video for the month of May, it's linked below. And if you're interested in any private astrology or tarot work with me, the link to that's below as well. So Leo, let's have a little look at your cards and see what's coming up for you. I have to say, I have noticed lately, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you're having a great time, but I have noticed a lot of Leos in my life, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, have actually been having quite a tough time. So maybe that'll come up in the cards. But I have felt that the Taurus energy, especially the unpredictability of it, has given you a lot of stuff to navigate over the last couple of months, since April. The new moon in Taurus is a fresh start there, but not one that comes without a bit of a pause for you. Leo, thinking about what it is that you want next in terms of your reputation, what this new phase will mean for you, what it is that you want to build for yourself, the empire that you want to build for yourself, the work that you want to do for yourself, for others. And for a lot of you, you have felt like career has been a slow haul, or developing your life, moving to a phase you want to be in has been a slow haul. And yet there's some momentum. For you to work on something that really matters to you, but also to be a little bit more present with the what is, and from there figure out what could be. So Leo, let's have a little look. Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. I do think a lot of you have felt quite pained by certain people or developments or chances or changes or circumstances that I just think you have found exhausting. Maybe to put your guard up in some capacity. Let's see what the cards have to say. Taurus season for Leo puts a lot of emphasis on your faith, your beliefs, your structure, the way that you organize yourself, the way that you organize your life, the choices you make, the churches you go to, the faiths that you follow, the beliefs that you have, especially surrounding the father, especially what comes from the parents, those type of beliefs. For a lot of you with the Hierophant card, I think maybe some of you found in Aries season into Taurus season, something just rocked your faith. Maybe it was that Scorpio supermoon, but I do feel that something has rocked your faith and you're tired. I do think a lot of you are feeling quite tired. The Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, and underneath we have the Hierophant. Okay, Leo, so your cards are interesting because we have personalities here. We have the air signs, the Aquarius, the Libra, the Gemini. We have the earth signs, the Taurus, the Virgo, the Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Wands, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups is the challenge. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there has been disappointments, there's been pain. There's been something that made you feel unfulfilled, something that's made you feel like something is missing in your life. As if there's something that you want for yourself. And I think it could be 10th house related. Maybe you want more fulfillment in your career. Maybe you want a better relationship, or just a relationship with your father. Maybe you want a significant other in your life. Maybe you want to know what the future holds right away because you're growing impatient and uncertain. The Queen of Pentacles in the positive position. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. A Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And they appreciate you a lot. They might not say it necessarily, but I do think a lot of you are appreciated by an earth sign, or potentially people that you work with that think you're doing a fantastic job, that think you are this ray of sunshine, the bee's knees, as Leo and Leo rising often are. And you're ready for some success in your career. And yet you're kind of not sure about what you want to do next. What the next step is. You have a bit of hesitancy, you have a bit of stuff to consider, a bit of obstacle work to do. And that's fine to do in Taurus season because your career benefits from that pause. With Uranus being there, there's a lot of shakeups. There's been a lot of near misses, complete misses, and some good stuff as well, some interesting developments, some opportunities. But it doesn't mean, Leo, that you are certain. Because Taurus energy, whenever Taurus rules your career, you need something solid, you need something dependable, you need something that is very secure in its feeling. For a lot of Leo risings anyway. Leo risings in particular need something dependable. And I often find Leos and Leo risings, when there is an issue with the father, or there's either from childhood or from, in general, as we progress through life, if there's some kind of issue or feelings surrounding the father that aren't necessarily positive, it can really impact the stability in your career, because you can just feel very ungrounded, basically. That's just what I kind of get from the 10th house being Taurus. A lot of you, when you don't have much understanding of your parents, or there's a discord, I think a lot of you can really feel like your career, you don't see your value as much, you don't see your worth as much, and sometimes you also don't see opportunities because you don't necessarily feel deserving. What this is saying to you, Leo, is that May time is a wonderful time for you to just consider, what if this really worked for me? What if this was really successful? How would I feel? And if I don't think I would feel positive about it, why do I think that is? The 10 of Cups in the challenging position, Leo, means that there's just, at the minute, it feels a little bit like there's just a little piece of your heart that's not feeling completely fulfilled. It's not feeling completely present. It's not feeling completely in the moment with that 10 of Cups in the challenge position. Maybe some of you have given up hope on a happily ever after. For a lot of you, maybe with the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Wands, Leo, maybe a lot of you have given up on feeling understood, feeling like you're working towards your goals. Maybe you just are feeling kind of concerned about business, concerned about work, concerned about money, concerned about faith, for sure. Very concerned. 9 of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is your outcome. That means your healing. Temperance. The Sagittarius eclipse happens in Gemini season here. And it presents to you, Capricorn, because... Leo. Don't know why I called you Capricorn. It presents to you, Leo, an opportunity to work through a few things. The Sagittarius eclipse is going to be a moment for you to heal some wounds that you have, especially in terms of love, romance, children, creativity. Those wounds that you have in relation to the Gemini energy, which for you is to do with your work, your service. There's going to be a little bit of healing going on there for you. All-rounder, Leo, this seems like a month to really... and possibly new love. Possibly new love to be grateful for, enthusiastic for, excited about. Something or someone is going to reignite that spark for you. Perhaps it's a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or perhaps for a lot of you, if there's been misunderstandings and coldness in your romantic life, this eclipse will reset it with some fun and some good times and some payout and some happiness. So if a lot of you have been going through a challenging time in some capacity, Leo, just know that what's working for you now is some recognition, even if you can't see it yourself. A lot of people around you are going to see your value. They're going to see your strength, your tenacity, your skills, what you offer. They probably appreciate a lot more than you do right now. Because with that 2 of Swords here, I feel like the only person that's not seeing how bright your light is maybe you. It's almost as if some of you are going into a peak of success career-wise, where you realize that you want something else in your life, maybe a relationship, maybe a baby, maybe something, it's just that kind of feeling. There's a feeling of, wanting something else in here. It's interesting. . With the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords, a lot of you are just feeling generally quite anxious in Taurus season. And I do think that this is just simply because we have Mars going through Cancer, which is your 12th house. You can see it here actually with the High Priestess. Mars going through your 12th house can lead to feelings of anxiety. It can lead to feelings of loss. It can lead to feelings of upset. It can lead to feelings of loneliness even. Sometimes that 12th house energy. And Mars is so aggressive with it. It can almost topple you with those feelings. But that's not to say that the sun's not going to come out again and you're going to be your bright Leo self. It's almost as if you're kind of caught up in the feelings of life and maybe even the bigger questions that you feel to see just how much people are wanting to applaud you. And with the Two of Swords there, there's definitely a bit of a block over your eyes in terms of how much you can see the success that's lining up for you. That's what I'm kind of getting. And I think as well for a lot of you, there could be a new romantic relationship on the horizon for you that comes out of nowhere. That can happen with eclipses in the 5th house. All of a sudden, bang, you're pregnant. Not to scare you. That's just the thing about an eclipse in the 5th house. Just boom, you're pregnant. There it is. Ace of Wands in the Lover's card. So if that's not what you want, Leo, just be careful. But it could also just be that love suddenly comes out of nowhere for you when you're busy here working on your stuff, working on your books, working on your resume, working on this project, working your long hours. And then ding, 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 you get a little notification on your phone. So-and-so has messaged you. Or you meet someone in the lift at work and you're just talking and you realise, oh, we've quite a connection. Or, it just happens in any way. But it seems to be happening. I see here, look, Gemini, Queen of Swords, and Temperance, Sagittarius. That eclipse is bringing you in love. And if in a relationship, it's bringing a reignition. A reignition. Interesting. I'm just realising for you though, Leo, and I've been saying Gemini to do with work. I mean, Gemini is actually to do with, I don't know if I've been saying this right. Gemini is your 11th house. So just in case I've been saying 6th or something, because I got a bit confused with Capricorn, just an FYI, just gathering my thoughts. The Gemini energy, the Queen of Swords, and the Temperance card. There is an element with the 11th, 5th house axis where suddenly a wish can kind of come true out of nowhere. You see? For some of you though, it will be, if you're Leo rising, for some of you though, if you use the Placidus system, it actually might be more career oriented for you. So just bear that in mind. But what I am seeing from the cards for you, Leo, regardless of whether you're sun or rising, what I am getting is that the Sagittarian eclipse here seems to bring you something that you've been waiting for, working on, and it seems to be a lot of warmth for you, a lot of good feeling, a lot of excitement, a lot of creativity as well. If you've been waiting on a creative project to get some momentum or get some movement behind it, you seem to be getting that kind of energy. It's like a now you're sucking diesel kind of vibes. I like it. And perhaps for a lot of you this is to do with a water sign. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Either someone you work with or you're engaging with or you're meeting or something like that. They really help distract you from the stuff that's confusing you at the minute. I'm just seeing here. They really help distract you from the heaviness of Mars. I have to say, Mars going through the 12th house can be quite tough. It can be quite exhausting emotionally, and it can make you feel for sure like something's missing. But really what it's doing, Leo, is it's sucking out a lot of the poison. It's blowing away the cobwebs. It is shining a light on the shadows and saying there's actually nothing here. Proceed. And then when Mars goes into your sign, now that's going to be interesting. That's going to be a full show for you. So if you have a new love interest to navigate that with, that'll be fun. If you have a new creative project, that'll be fun. If you have something that gives you a new spark in your life, Leo, that'll be fun. I've more or less given you a bit of an extended here anyway, but if you're interested in the full extended, it's going to be another 20 minutes or so. It's linked below. We go into the individual zodiac signs, etc., etc. If you're interested, I will see you there, Leo. If not, have a beautiful month. Bye.